Time now, 9:45 on this Saturday morning. Carl Nelson's here from the Imagination Station. It is time for Imagine It Halloween Style.
Yes, we're going to combine two really cool things. One, dry ice, solid carbon dioxide, 109 degrees below zero, with some soap bubbles.
All right, easy enough.
Right.
I mean, I at least have one of those things laying around the house. So.
And you can pick this up in town. It's Halloween time. You see it everywhere.
Right.
But this stuff coming off is actually fog. The dry ice, because it's so cold, is condensing water vapor from the air to create a fog.
Okay.
I want to capture that fog and put it inside a bubble.
Ooh, okay.
And so I built this weird contraption here.
Of course you did.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start with some hot water.
All
so we
right.
got some hot water. We'll pour that in.
Okay.
Then we're going to throw in some hunks of dry ice.
All right. Ooh, okay.
And we get that.
And this is what you see on people's porches when you go trick-or-treating, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to capture this fog in some soap. And so what I've done, if you can stabilize that for me, just hold on to it.
Sure.
I've got this big contraption here, okay? And on the end, it's got like some cheesecloth.
Cheesecloth,
I'm gonna
okay.
dip it in the soap solution there
Okay.
and get some soap on it. And then we're gonna capture that fog and hopefully,
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna take this away from you.
Okay. You can see the bubbles starting to fall.
It's a little bit-
Can I touch them? Or
Try
are
to
they...
catch them, try to catch them, yep.
Oh,
Now-
oh, that's fun.
That's cool because now they all burst, right?
Okay, yeah.
What would be better is if you could actually catch them and hold them.
Oh,
So put these
yes.
clean cotton gloves on, put
Okay.
them both on.
All right.
And you don't need this big contraption that I made here. You can do the same sort of thing with a pickle jar and a funnel and some dry ice.
Just get creative, right?
Get creative with it.
Oh, I missed that one. Okay. Come on,
So
bubbles.
they'll come down to you.
All right. Okay, here they are.
Now pass them to me. All right, so we can like,
Oh, that's so fun.
and they don't break, you know? You
Oh,
can like
that's neat.
roll them down your sleeve.
That's cool. Okay. So it's like a bubble ball.
It's kind of like a bubble ball.
That's so fun.
What's cool about it though is that because the gloves are so clean, if you tried
Sure.
it with your bare hands, you're missing all the good
I'm
bubbles.
sorry,
Catch some
I'm
of
trying to
those.
get them. Okay, here
Catch
we go.
'em, okay. If you have your bare hands, your hands have oils on them, and those oils and lotions and whatnot will pop the bubbles.
Okay, so
But
these gloves are just,
if you do pop them, you get that little burst of
Right.
carbon dioxide and water vapor that pops out.
this is like a Mondo bubble, like made up with tiny little ones.
It is. It's really
Nice.
cool. I mean, it's just kind of a fun thing you can do. And again, like I said, you don't need to make it super elaborate. You can start with something as small as a little jar like this.
Okay.
Drop in your dry ice. You sort of seal it up, and then you can start making like a single bubble.
Okay.
And maybe
Waiting
if I'm
for it, waiting
lucky, if
for
I'm
it.
lucky, you'll catch it.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
But that's part of the fun too, right? If it breaks,
Sure.
you see all
Trial
that,
and error, right? That's the beauty of science.
all that fog coming out. So
Wonderful.
just a kind of a fun thing. We'll be doing this all throughout the week for Spooky Science at the Science Center. So we're doing
Wonderful.
this kind of stuff and other things. You can come down and catch some bubbles with the gloves on.
Oh, I missed it.
Maybe, maybe not.
All right. Well, Carl Nelson, thanks so much for coming in. This is a great way to kick off one of my favorite holidays. It is Halloween time, and you can go down to the Imagination Station and get spooky with the Boo Bubbles. Carl, thanks so much for coming in once again, impressing me with all of your scientific ways.
Yes.
I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, there you go. That's this week's Imagine It, and I'll tell you what, let's go over to Dave Holmes. He has a check of sports.